I'm tracking rain, snow, and the coldest air of the season coming this weekend. Whether you live in southwestern Maine year-round or only part-time, we can give you the level of care and coverage you and your property deserve. Home and Away Home Watch will be here when you can't be. The forecast calls for snow, 0 to 1 inch in the white, 95 Route 1 heading up towards Lewiston, Auburn, and Augusta, and blue, 1 to 3 inches there. That's just outside of Augusta, around Bangor. And then you get to the purple, western foothills up towards the central highlands, 3 to 6 inches, where it's all snow there. It's snow and rain after sunset tonight, light to moderate accumulation with a weekend clipper rolling in. That's going to be a big snowstorm for Nova Scotia, and it's cold before Christmas. Yes, temperatures taking a big nosedive before Christmas Eve gets here. Here's the satellite picture, the last few hours. All of that moisture, the cloud cover coming up from the Ohio Valley, that's the system that's coming up. It's going to form right around New York City and Long Island, and it's going to track right up towards New England into the overnight and Thursday morning. Temperatures are marginal, though. Look at these temperatures rest of Wednesday. 40s, cooling off to 30s, and you're going to be right around that freezing mark in Bangor and in Portland. It's going to take the snow to come down hard, and it's all that snow that's going to bring that cold air down to the ground level tonight. So Thursday morning, we're marginal, 34, 33 in Bangor, 35. As we get through the day, we're going to warm up, and that storm is out of here Thursday morning, back to the 40s in Portland. Here's the storm. The green is rain, the blue is snow. It is not all snow, and it's not all rain, though. Where we have the temperature cold enough, Bangor, Millinocket, that's where you're going to have that snow mix in. It's out of here quickly on Thursday morning, pushing out of the northeast and New England. It's gone, a few snow flurries, and that is it. Today we're becoming cloudy. There's some sun early, clouds roll in. Mountains 36, inland 45, and the coast 46. That's what I'm talking about here. These temperatures are above typical by about 10 degrees plus, and that's a real tough time for snow to stick when you got temperatures that warm as far as the temperature for the ground. Got to get to 32 or lower. We really take that heavy snow and bring it down to the ground here, and we got that cold air coming down. There's that storm ripping through Wednesday night to Thursday. We get a few snow flurries for the weekend in Maine, but it's a big storm for Nova Scotia. And then we clear out. High pressure comes in. Cold Canadian piece of the polar vortex. Temperatures going sub-zero, especially with the wind chill. And then after we get past Christmas to around just before New Year's, there's an opportunity here on the weather highway for a storm to come through. Several days to fine-tune that forecast. And then you got another storm to come through around New Year's Day. So I'll be tracking those two storms coming up in the forecast here. So here's the temperature outlook. You notice here we got temperatures cooling off as we get into the weekend. So yeah, it's going to be cooler. We're talking about temperatures getting down to 20s and teens. So a much cooler temperature outlook for the weekend versus what we have right now, what we had yesterday, where it was made a run for 60 in southern Maine yesterday. So we're cooling off the weekend. Temperatures more seasonable for what you'd expect for the middle to latter part of December. And there we are in the mountains 10-day forecast, 36, 30, 19, 15, and then we go sub-zero. That's the air temperature. That's not the wind chill. But then we warm up for Christmas, getting right back around freezing. Inland, here's that light storm coming through, light to moderate accumulation, 45, 39. It's going to be slushy. And then it's the teens, single digits into Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday, and then we warm up for Christmas. Now, could throw a few snow flurries in there Friday, Saturday, but I don't expect a lot of accumulation. At the coast, it's mostly rain, some snow, some accumulation, pretty slushy though with those temperatures being in the 40s. And then we cool off to single digits as we get into the weekend. So it's going to be quite chilly. Make sure you're bundled up. Make sure the pets come inside this weekend. And thank you for following along on Jason Nappy Weather and nappycast.com.